Okay guys, so near me keyword type of sites, these should be the easiest sort of strategy that we can use with the Local Biz Alpha plugin, simply because it's really simple just to create pages or posts and put them into your website, and it really takes like just a couple of clicks. So for example, if I just bring over this page over here, and I want to come in and I want to put in something like things to do near me, okay, and I put in here, I'll take the same heading actually, things to do near me, and I'll put in Broken Bow, United States, okay. So all I want to do is click on the preview and see what comes up first. And you can see it's pulled in a whole bunch of these, and that can create a page with the parent page being all of these excuse me, with the parent page being all of these pulled in, plus it's going to make separate pages for each of these businesses. And all I would need to do then is take some options here for add a no follow link to any external links, outbound links. We don't want to make them do follow, okay. Submit the sitemap to Google and Bing after it creates the listing. So your sitemap will get pinged to Google and to Bing search engines straight away. And we can add a link to the parent page, okay. Now when you click on this, you can see here it's got name of listing, which is going to be this up here, okay, this one here, the name. And that's going to use that for anchor text when it's linking from those child pages to the parent pages, okay. And you can also see here we've got parent post permalink. That's just the plain URL, which is going to be, in this case, brokenbowcabins.review/things to do near me, okay. And if you want to add any additional anchor text so that it rotates between them evenly, then you can just simply put them underneath here. You do not need to remove these, okay, just add any additional ones in here and that will go and create that for you, okay. So what we can do in here is change this name at the start, things to do near Broken Bow, for example, or you can do things to do in and around Broken Bow. And that's going to be the title of your anchor text from child page to the parent page for 50% if I keep it like this. And it's going to be the permalink as well is going to be /things to do, etc, etc. And that's the way it's going to turn out. So if I just click on add the listing, what it's doing now is creating that parent page, and then it's going to create the child pages. All of those child pages will have a featured image input if the API gives us an image to work with, okay. All your H tags are going to be done, your all-in-one SEO, title and description, metadata is going to be filled in. The image will have an alt tag, H tags are done, all that kind of stuff, all that on-page SEO stuff is done for you automatically when we click that button. It's important we don't touch anything when this is happening, because it does take a while to create all those pages and do all that on-page optimization. So we need to leave it and let it do its work, and we can wait for just usually about 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, depending on how many pages it's got to create. And that's been created now already, okay. So things to do in and around Broken Bow. Now if I go over to my pages and I click on all pages over here, you will see that this has been created. I'll just sort it by the date. And you can see here these pages have been published 1 minute ago, okay. So we can open a couple of these, just have a look. See if we've got, some of these will have featured image and some just won't. It depends on what we can pull in from the API. Maybe the business themselves have not sort of made it possible to, you know, they haven't put anything in there themselves, so there's not a lot we can do about it if they haven't added any images to their pages. We can only take what's available to take. Okay, so let's go and find the parent page as well while I'm here. And here we go, we can find the parent page down here, and we can look at this one first. Now, I still think we can speed up these sites a lot as well. I still don't have any cache plugin in here actually, so it's doing pretty well so far without any cache plugins. But we can put in something like Viper Cache or similar kind of plugins to speed up the site. And you can see it's pulled in, it's looking quite good, it's nice and clean as well. And now if I go and look at these child pages, you can see it's pulled in that featured image. That featured image will have the alt tag in there. It's pulled in details about the business, and we've got our anchor text to the parent page, and we've got a little map in here. Now what you'll notice here is that you get maps in this home page or this parent page with the little arrows and stuff like that. You don't get that in here with these individual businesses. We're only using what we can from the Google API. Okay, that's just the way it gives it to us. There's not a lot we can do about that. I'm sure you could probably find a way that you can change this out for another map if it's really, really important for you, but we're just working with whatever we've got to work with. Again, this one, featured image is pulled in, little map, it's got the stars, and when you come down into the comment section, and the same with this one as well, you will see any reviews that have been created. This is why I like to use the .review TLD as well, apart from the fact that they are much, much cheaper. I was paying 48 cents per domain when I was buying .reviews about 3-4 weeks ago. I think it might have gone up by now. Sometimes they put it on a special offer, but it's still quite cheap, and it's not $10, it's like $1 or something like that. And we've managed to pull in these comments, these reviews as comments in here, which is pretty cool. Again, pulled in the featured image, and this one doesn't have any reviews. Okay, you can see here no reviews, so there's nothing to see here. And when you're in your pages as well, you can see down here in the sort of comments section of your WordPress sort of dashboard here, you can see all of these have got 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 all the way down. This one has got 3, and I probably opened the only one that doesn't have any comments in there, but usually you will find that we've got like up to 5 reviews. Okay, it's good enough for what we want to do. Okay, so you can easily build these sites out really, really, really fast. And the only thing that you need to really consider is to sit down and have a think about and have a look around what kind of things you can put in there. Okay, what kind of things you want to focus on. So for example, I've got a website about cabins, okay, cabin rentals and things like that. What I've done here is I've kind of thought, what else do people want to know about who want to rent cabins in that area? So they want to know about things to do. They want to know about what kind of tours there are. They want to know about the water sports around Broken Bow Lake. They want to know what outdoor activities there are. Some information about Beavers Bend Resort Park, for example. Some local area stuff as well, like Hotchatown, Mountain Fork River, Beavers Bend, Broken Bow, that kind of thing. Local areas, dining information, restaurants in the area, lodgings apart from cabins. They might want camping resorts, RV camping, hotels, etc. Tours, events, day trips. Just try and make your site useful content. And the way you can do that is just by adding some local curation, which I'm going to show you in the next video. Okay. And keep it really simple like that. Now, as far as the SEO stuff for this, I'll do some separate videos on that, but you really want to keep it as simple as possible if you want to scale it up, okay? We do not want to have to get into really in-depth backlinking strategies. We want quick, easy solutions, and we need to understand as well that, you know, it might take a month, even after you've done some of when you've done the strategies that I'm going to show you, because they're very quick and very easy, and they're not time consuming, and there's not a lot of money to be spent in them. So it might take about a month before you actually start to see some real movement in the search engines. The beauty of this system is that we can create many of these pages and many of these sites really fast, with multiple pages within each site, okay? The idea is that we go ahead and do that, and we keep the SEO to a minimum, and we just let it build its own authority as it ages, okay, as it starts to get traffic. The key thing here is that we manage to maintain people on the site for at least a click or two, okay? And that's what these parent pages are good for, because if they come into these parent pages, which are the ones that we are going to optimize with the off-page optimization so that they can get found, then those are the pages that are going to be in the search engines, and those are the pages where we're going to get the clicks from. Because if somebody thinks, oh, let me find out about the Harmony Spa, then they're going to click through from here to there. This one, they will click through from here to another page. So we can get a couple of clicks, you know, quite easily from this, and it's structured in such a way to make that very user friendly, to make that happen, okay, so that we can get that interaction on the website, so that we can get those clicks when people arrive on the website. That increases the amount of sessions and the amount of pages that people open, and that is signals that Google can pick up on. And we have put these websites as well into Google Analytics, and you can put them into Google Search Console. No matter if you make 5 or 500, it doesn't matter, just get it into Search Console. And you know, if you're worried about having too many of these sites within the Webmaster Tools, create multiple accounts. It's entirely up to you, okay? But you know, my feeling is with these, because it's a brand new plugin, a brand new tool, that we will probably need time before we start to see some really big movement in the search engines. But there are some things that we can do for those parent pages, which I'm going to cover in a later video. Okay, thanks.